everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I am Kelsey D, and today's look is going to be a New Year's Eve glittery cut crease look. I am so excited about this look because I just now, for the first time, am using my glitter eyeshadow palette that I made like months and months ago. But without further ado, if you like what you see on my face, please continue watching. But before that, I want to say Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. I hope your Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate was amazing. I hope your New Year's Eve is safe and fun. Please don't drink and drive. They have Ubers, they have Lyft, you have designated drivers, you have taxis. Don't drink and drive. Please have fun. Be safe. I know I said that already, but people don't listen. So, have a happy new year, and I'll see you next year. So I already have one side done. I'm going to show you how I did this side on this side step by step. And the first thing you want to do is prime your eyes. And what I'm using is Max Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre. And I'm just going to use a Morphe E27 brush to dip into the pot and then paint it all over my eyelid. I really like this brush because it doesn't put a lot of product on the brush, and I can smooth it out a lot with this. So usually I don't go all the way to my eyebrow, but from the last time I did my eyeshadow and I brought it to my eyebrow, it kind of turned out way better than my other eyeshadow looks. So I'm bringing it pretty close to my eyebrow. I was about to say eyelid. I'm bringing it pretty close to my eyebrow so all the transition colors that I'm going to be applying can show up on my eyelid. And next, since it's a little sticky, I'm going to be using my Sacha Buttercup setting powder and like setting it just a little bit. I'm going to dip my brush into the powder and completely knock off basically all the powder, and I want to use whatever is left on the brush to set it so it won't be too much. And setting it with powder just makes it easier for the colors to blend better. So for this look, I'm going to be using 3 palettes. Well, technically 4 palettes. One of the palettes, sorry, my brushes keep rolling everywhere. One of the palettes I made myself because it's a glitter palette and I've never used it, and this is my first time actually using the glitter palette. So that's what this color is over here. I used some of my glitter that I made like a long time ago. So the first palette, and I'm going to show all the palettes and all the colors that I'm going to be using over here. So don't worry about, I'm not going to hold it up there, just going to be over here. So the first palette I'm going to be using is a Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to be using the color Creamsicle in my crease, like all in my crease kind of up to my eyebrow, because I don't really have a big crease area, so I'm just going to fill that whole color up from one corner to the other color using a big fluffy brush that I got from BH Cosmetics. So that's the only time you'll be seeing this brush. I like to use a big fluffy brush to apply my first transition color because it allows me to put it all over my eyelid all at once. But once I go back to that color, because I will be using that color again, I'll be using a much smaller brush to make it more defined to blend out the other colors. The next colors are going to come from the Masquerade palette by Juvia's. So the first color is called Zulu, and I'm going to be using a Morphe brush. I'm going to be using a Morphe brush. It's M330. I'm just going to pick that color up and put it in the middle of my crease and then blend in and out, not in and out, but blend from left to right, left to right, left to right. But I'm going to start in the middle. Oh, side note, just because I have hooded eyes, I like to raise my eyebrow up to actually see where the color is going and make sure the color actually gets blended. If you don't have hooded eyes, you probably don't have to do this, but because I have hooded eyes, I like doing this. And this is what I'm going to go back with the first transition color with the Morphe E17, and it's just a smaller blending brush that I'm going to take the same color from the transition color and blend out the previous color that I just used. So the next color in the Masquerade palette is called Ada. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M412 brush lower in my crease and blending the same way, but it's just going to be lower. So throughout the video, you're going to see me switch brushes back and forth. I'm going to try to tell you in the video which brush I'm using because I'm just going to switch back and forth to try to blend out the colors as I go. So very simple, right? So after this, I'm going to use the Morphe soft ochre paint pot thing, whatever, primer that I use to carve out a crease in my eye, and that's where I place the glitter. So yes, I'm going to do that right now. And with that, I'm going to use the Morphe M156 to carve out my crease. I'm going to be using the thicker side because it's a two-sided brush. This one is thinner and this is the thick side. I like using the thick side because it covers more area, of course. So what I like to do, I like to coat both sides of the brush so it can like be stiff in a way. So I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. It just holds it in place if it's on both sides. So here I go. I always like to start in the middle kind of and then go in. So I am going to take the smaller side because I want to kind of draw a line above my crease, my actual like eye crease, so it can be semi-straight. At least I can know like how far to take the color up to. Actually, that's a little higher than the left side or the right side, I think. We're gonna try to work it out. So what I'm doing right here is just using the Ada and Zulu color to bring it down a little bit, and then I'm just going to carve out my crease again so it can match the other side since I brought it up too high. Okay, I think that matches. At least close enough. And for this, for the corner, I actually just used M514, same Morphe, a brush from Morphe, and I actually dipped it into the black, and I wanted to kind of like blend out this color over here when I first did it. So because it already has some product on it and I don't want to make it like super dark, I'm gonna try to just blend out a little bit right now and then add product as I go. I added black, and then I also added the Ada color to the brush. So I added the black first, and then I tapped it. I'm just like tapping it on the corner of my eye. And then I added the Ada color, tapped it, and I tapped it on the corner of my eye as well. So I'm just keeping that right in the corner to try to blend out the line. So with that blended out, I'm going to be using this Cairo color from the Masquerade palette. And I'm just going to apply that with my finger right on the part where I carved out. And then glitter, 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 glitter. So I'm gonna be using the I'm gonna be using Max Mixing Medium Liner as my lash glue, as my glitter glue, and I'm going to apply some of it to the top of my hand. I'm going to take the gold glitter from the palette of glitters I made. Well, first I'm going to take the mixing medium liner and just apply it with my finger again to the part where I want the glitter to adhere to. I'm taking the same finger that I applied the Mixie Medium liner to and just applying the glitter to that area. And I'm kind of using a pat swipe motion to get it off my finger, but I'm still kind of just patting the color on, well, the glitter on. And then to basically blend the edge of the glitter with the rest of the color, I took the same Morphe M514 and just did the same thing to kind of cover it and semi blend the colors together with the same black and Ada color. Oh, the black is from the Morphe 35P palette, but you can use any black that you have, it doesn't matter. And I used, for my inner corner highlight, I used the color Giza. I couldn't, for some reason, say it correctly in the video, so the color is Giza. So now I put that color in the corner, and now I'm going to conceal my face, which I'm going to use it to highlight. I already did this part of this side to clean up this side. I did the bottom and everything. So this eye is basically done. I just need to put eyelashes on. So this side I'm going to use the concealer to peel off my face. I'm going to use the concealer to clean up my face, and I'm going to apply it to my forehead, my chin, and do all the contour and bronzer and whatnot. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how I applied the things that I have at the bottom. Okay, so I'm back. Did all the stuff that I told you I was going to do. So the next thing is to do the under eye. I was going to say something else. The next thing I'm going to do is the under eye, and I'm going to be using, well, before I find the brushes, I'm going to highlight my brow bone. And this is just some random medium shadow brush. I have no idea where I got this from. I just have it and I use it as my eyebrow highlight brush. I'm going to be using this this plain white shade from the Morphe 35P palette. I always use this shade. I just pack it on the brush and pack it on my eyelid. I literally just pack it on right there. And then I dust off the excess and then blend. That's usually how I do it. Okay, so I'm going to be using a Morphe E36, which is I think it's a pencil brush. And I'm going to be using the Ada color on that brush. And I'm just going to glide that. Stop blocking the camera. Glide that on the bottom lash line. Just as so. Not trying to be too neat with it because I just want it to be down there. When it comes to the bottom lash line, for me, it's just kind of sloppy in a way, I guess. I don't know. And I'm going to be using the E18, another Morphe brush, a bigger pencil brush. I'm going to be using the Zulu color to just blend out that color, and the bottom lash line will be 95% done because I have to put black eyeliner on my waterline. I almost poked myself in the eye. Did you see that? I need to pay attention. Remember I said I get sloppy? Not this sloppy. I brought it down way too far. Way too far. But we're gonna work with it. We're just gonna make the other side look like it. I usually say that about my hair. The crazier it looks, all the way around, the more normal it looks. I can't have one side looking crazy and one side looking normal, because then it doesn't flow like that. So both sides have to be brought down further to make it look normal. Yeah. That's what we're gonna go with. So I'm pretty much done. I have to do the bottom lash line. I left it I left the eyeliner in the bathroom, so I probably will do that off camera, and then I will apply eyelashes off camera. I haven't decided which ones I want to use yet, so we're gonna wait. But I'm gonna do all that, change clothes into a more appropriate look, and then I'll be right back with the finished product. Okay, so I'm back and I changed the outfit. What I forgot to do, eyeliner, but I put on some lashes from Sephora, Audacious number 21. I don't know, that's what it says on the box. If you go to Sephora, you say, if you see Audacious number 21, those are the ones I'm wearing. So when I was looking at myself in the mirror, I decided I don't think I want to put on blush, but I am going to put on my Becca highlighter in the color Opal. Maybe. I gotta see how it looks. Then I'll see probably do I want to put on blush or not. I should probably use the Topaz one, right? No, whatever. Maybe. I guess I will put on blush. As always, because this is the only blush palette I own, or even blush that I own. It's the Glamour Blush 2020. I cannot read today. 10 color blush palette by BH Cosmetics, and I usually use this last shade over here, which you'll see when I put it over here. Yeah, I think that I do. It looks so bright. Yeah, that I do. So the lipstick that I'm wearing is by Lena Lashes, I believe. I don't use these use the ones that I got very often because they're really drying, but this one is not that drying as the other ones. But this one is in the color Rob. They all have male names. I don't know, but this one is Rob. And it's not brown, because I usually use brown like with all my looks, but this is like a mauve purplish color. I thought that would pull this look together, like all together, right? So if I can't think of anything else, I'm pretty sure this look is done. So now Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray Cooling and Hydrating is going all over my face. So this is the final look, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see how I made this glitter, please let me know in the comment section below. If you want to see any other video, please let me know in the comment section below. Everything that I use, all the brushes and all the products that I use will be listed in the description box below, so please go check that out. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.